the morning when I'm sitting in my silence, all those thoughts and ideas that keep coming to me, I keep noting and jotting them down. So that's a beautiful way to create another self-care routine that I have very solid is my skincare routine. So about a year ago, I started to, especially post-COVID, I wasn't someone who was too regular with her skincare, and I feel like when I hit 40, suddenly the skin started to lose its charm. Your self-care routine. I have so many routines. I don't know in which reference are you asking, but I think just spending a lot of time with myself is my biggest self-care routine. The most important thing that I have experienced, and especially in the last 1 year, is that the busier I'm getting, the more time I need to take out for myself. So earlier I used to run one funnel. Today I'm running 3 parallel funnels, especially the month of September, October, November till about 1st December is a lot of programs of mine run parallelly. So for me, doing self-care becomes extremely important. This could be in India, I do a lot of massages, especially foot massages is my weakness. That's one of the things I love doing for self-care. Of course, a solid morning routine. I know some of you know about savers, but if you don't know, note it down. It's a lovely concept by Hal Elrod where he speaks about start with silence in the morning, S for silence, A for affirmations, V for visualizations, E for exercise, R for reading, and S for journaling or scribing. Scribing is what he calls journaling. So savers is a lovely way to start your day. Look at how you can. Yesterday I just started my new book for 2023 where I just started to write everything that I want to achieve. So I called it Destiny by Design. And I started to just decorate the book and coloring, doing a little bit of coloring and doodling and all of that. Today I'm going to start to fill up different pages with different concepts. I'm really keen to sit down and get my entire mission vision for women in India right for 2023. So what I'm going to be working on the next 3 months is that. And for me, that is basically what's going to really bring out my self-care, because in the morning when I'm sitting in my silence, all those thoughts and ideas that keep coming to me, I keep noting and jotting them down. So that's a beautiful way to create another self-care routine that I have very solid is my skincare routine. So about a year ago, I started to, especially post-COVID, I wasn't someone who was too regular with her skincare, and I feel like when I hit 40, suddenly the skin started to lose its charm. You know, there was this brightness that used to be there, which I found that my skin became extremely dull. So I went to a dermatologist and they put me on to some quite few expensive creams. So be careful. While they've done their magic, I don't know if you want to spend that kind of money. So you'll have to be a little careful around that. Having said that, I can tell you, I just went all out and I said, you know what, I'm just going to do exactly what the doctor tells me to. And they gave me a full morning routine. There are about 6 steps to it, and then again in the evening. It doesn't take much time, doesn't take more than 15 minutes, but I've been really just enjoying every time I'm putting the cream on my face, I speak to my skin and I just go, you know what, thank you so much for your being so supple and being so soft and being so, and I've been doing all of these crazy conversations with my skin because I really feel like it had dulled down. I'd suddenly, I don't know whether the word aged is the right word, but become very dull. So that's something that I've been really enjoying, working on my skincare routine. Anything else in self-care that comes to my mind? I think I'm very conscious about the vocabulary that I use. So another thing that I'm going to highly recommend is zero criticism of self is a huge part of self-care. Especially being in London, I'm noticing how easily I've been just criticizing, I can't do this and I can't do that and I'm not good in cooking and Puneet, can you help me with vacuuming? And, I'm not the best person for housework. I'm a delegator. I have a lot of staff in my house in India. So coming here, I noticed that I knew everything, but I've been just telling myself like I don't know. When you do it, yesterday I had to make samosas and my mother-in-law very sweetly had frozen samosas and sent with us. So I just had to put them in the oven and heat them. But I was just behaving like, I don't know how I'm supposed to do this or what. it wasn't as difficult as I was making it out to be. And I realized that the whole I get into this pattern of, I don't know how to cook, I don't know how to do this, I don't know how to do that, I don't know how, and I later on felt like, you know what, Pooja, you know everything. You just have to, it just takes a few minutes to learn it, whatever it is you don't know. So I put my son's clothes in the washing dry, whatever, machine wash. So yeah, washing machine. And eventually I didn't know how to operate it fully. So it took me about a minute to learn it, but it took me just a minute to learn it. And everything is learnable. Like Marie Forleo says, everything is figure outable. So I think to me, the number one tip I can give you today for self-care is just stop criticizing yourself for not knowing something and just go learn it. And guess what? In less than 5 minutes, you will know it. Today I'm feeling like, you know what, no longer, because everything that I wanted to do, I have been able to do. So no criticism of self from today onwards, which I've been doing a lot lately in the last 1 week for no reason. Both the kids and Puneet are like, come on, like they were like wondering, why do I criticize myself? So, something that we'd land up doing sometimes when we don't think we are as smart as we are.